911. I can't breathe. I need an ambulance ASAP. What's going on, everybody? So today I want to talk about why you're not losing fat and the 4 hidden mistakes that you don't even realize that you're making. All right, so we're gonna move on to mistake number 1, and that is you think you're eating healthy, but you have no clue how many calories you need to be eating for your fat loss goals. Remember, for fat loss to take place, you need to be in a calorie deficit where you're eating less calories than you burn off in a single day. You got to make sure you know what your calories are so that it puts you in a calorie deficit, because until you know that, you cannot improve on what you don't track. What doesn't get measured will not get managed. So it's very important for you to find out how many calories you need to be eating to be in a calorie deficit, but then also you need to do the simple work. I know it's tedious, but you gotta start measuring your food on a food scale and tracking it in a food tracking app like MyFitnessPal, so that by the end of the day, you can say, hey, I hit my calories or I was under, and I hit my macros, which are my protein, carbs, and fats. But Eric, I know my calories, I know that I'm in a calorie deficit, I'm doing great on my diet, what the hell is going wrong? Well, some of the things that could potentially be going wrong is, for example, the little things that nobody really thinks about sometimes. It's like, hey, are you cooking in oils and greases? For example, 1 tablespoon of coconut oil or olive oil has 100 to 110, 115 calories in each tablespoon, and that's a measured out tablespoon. So chances are you're not just cooking, a little bit, you're probably just like, and that could be an extra 500 to 1,000 calories you're cooking in alone, so you're not counting for that. Maybe you're just I'm just having a nibble at work, I just had a little snack, some pretzels, they're healthy, right? Like, no, like, calories aren't just imaginary. And there's a little stuff beside the oils and greases, the condiments. Are you tracking your sauces like ketchups and dressing? So those are a couple things that could be hindering your progress. All right, so let's move on to mistake number. Hold on, dude, give me a break. Supersets are not a joke. Right now I'm doing chest and tricep supersets, taking anywhere from 30 to 60-second breaks in between sets. Just taking a little break off, just heavy lifting, the four sets of 6, 5 sets of 5 movements, and just doing supersets, but they truly make you work just as hard. It's a whole different intensity. All right, so let's go ahead and get into mistake number 2. That is, you're not weighing yourself correctly. What you need to be doing is weighing yourself at the exact same time of the day, every single day. For me personally, my clients, and what you should do too, is every single day after you wake up, you go take a pee, you take your clothes off, stay in your boxers, and then just go ahead and weigh yourself. But then don't just make decisions off what you weigh every single day, because that fluctuates. There might be a 1, 2, or 3 pound difference from day to day, and that's okay. What you want to do to have a more accurate approach and make better decisions is do a weekly average. So what I do, my clients do, and what you should do once again, is go ahead and after you weigh yourself, either get a journal or notebook or put it in your phone. And what I do is I put every single day, right after I weigh myself, I have a pen and paper right in my bathroom, and I write down my weight. And then after 7 days, I calculate all the weights and I divide by 7, and that's going to give me my weekly average. And then I'll compare week to weekend. If you have fat loss goals, a healthy amount of weight to lose is probably about 1 to 2 pounds per week. So I need to make sure that I'm hitting my 1 to 2 pounds per week. And if it's either staying the same or I'm gaining, then that's when I can go ahead and make adjustments to either adding a little more cardio or decreasing my calories some. All right, so now we're gonna move into mistake number 3, and that is you're overestimating and you're eating back all the calories that you think you burned throughout your workout. How many of us we have a killer workout and we're supposed to be in our calorie deficit, and then we go have a crazy workout, maybe it's a crazy deadlift day, crazy squat day, and you're just like, hey, I worked super hard today, I deserve to go to Chipotle, I deserve to have a little cheat meal, I deserve to just help myself to an extra bit of food in my post-workout meal. Like, that's cool if you're in maintenance or if you're in a slight bulk, but right now when we're trying to lose fat, the best advice that I can give you is to make sure that you're staying in that calorie deficit and keeping your calories the same every single day so it's fixed, right? If anything, it's just more of a cherry on top. If you had a crazy awesome workout and you're still in that calorie deficit, that means you're burning more calories, but your calorie deficit is still down here. Let's just say for me personally, right now, my calorie deficit, I'm losing fat right now, I'm at 2,300 calories, so my stuff stays the same every single day. and just because I had a crazy deadlift day, I'm like, damn, I ain't felt that strong in forever, I ain't lifted that much forever, let me just go to Chipotle, or let me just have an extra 1,000 calories a day because my body's screaming for it. You can't just do that. Remember, once again, you cannot improve on what you don't track, and what doesn't get measured will not get managed. Things like that, your cardio machines, your Fitbits, your Apple Watches. Everyone wants to talk about that. Coach, Eric, I got a Fitbit, I got an Apple Watch, I'm tracking on MyFitnessPal, my cardio machine says I burned this many calories. Those aren't very accurate when it comes to keeping accurate progress. So what you want to do is, say you're in that calorie deficit and you're still having crazy awesome workouts and you're still not losing weight or body fat, then go ahead and make adjustments like I said before, and go ahead and add a little more cardio, maybe 2 to 3 days of low intensity steady state cardio, or decrease your calories just a little bit, and that should get you speeding back up again. All right, so now we're gonna move on to mistake number 4, and that is you're only worrying about weight loss, because you could be very well going through a body recomposition where you're essentially building muscle and losing fat at the same time. Let me give you an example. Let's just say I started a couple weeks, dieting down, or just trying, in a calorie deficit so I can get myself into shape. And let's just say I started at 200 pounds, and then at my height, I'd be pissed if, like most people be pissed if they go 6 weeks in and they're only down 3 pounds. Let's just say I went from 200 and in 6 weeks I'm at 197, and I'm like, man, I'm only down 3 pounds, something's wrong. But what if my waist size, I'm doing my measurements, so my waist size is smaller, my chest is bigger, my shoulders are broader, my arm size is up, my strength in the gym is up, my progress photos are looking amazing. You see there's so many different ways that you can measure progress. Do you think I would be upset? I'm like, dude, I only lost 3 pounds. So just remember that there's so many different ways beside the scale to measure your progress, and we'll run through it real quick again. That is your progress photos. Take a progress photo every single week. They won't show much different each week to week, but then do it like every month, like week 1 photo versus week 4, week 1 photo versus week 8, week 1 photo versus week 12, and you'll start to notice big changes. And if you're not, then you can go ahead and make adjustments once again to your calories or your cardio. Progress photos, how your clothes are fitting, are you getting compliments, how you look in the mirror, how you're feeling, are you getting stronger in the gym? Once again, is your waist getting smaller? Are you getting bigger? Do you look leaner and tighter, more vascular? There's so many different ways to track your progress, and then one last thing is, like, how many of my clients, mostly women clients, that do this, and it drives me nuts. I think they're just sometimes fishing for compliments. They could literally be like, hey coach, I am feeling discouraged and down. I started at 200 pounds and it's been 6 weeks and I'm only down 7 pounds. Boo-hoo. But all my coworkers are saying, you look so beautiful, your skin's glowing, your face is thinning. I'm fitting into all my old clothes, these jeans I haven't worn in just 3 years, and I feel amazing, but I'm discouraged. You see what I'm saying? I'm just like, what the f are you complaining about? At the end of the day, the weight and the scale is not your only way to track progress. All right, y'all, so that's all I have for you today. I hope this video brought you a lot of value and even brought you some epiphanies as to why you haven't been seeing progress in your fat loss journey. With that being said, I do want to invite you to schedule a consultation call if you are struggling to hit your fitness goals. My name is Eric Zapata with Eric Zapata Fitness, and I help men build lean muscle and lose anywhere from 20 to 40 pounds in just 90 days. If that sounds interesting to you and you want the fast process with no guesswork, you don't want the complicated diets, you don't want endless hours in the gym and 3-hour-long workouts, then I'm your man. Find me on social media at Eric Zapata Fitness on Facebook or Instagram. Shoot me a personal message with the word power. I'll know exactly what you're talking about, and let's discuss your goals and see if I could be a good fit to be your coach and help you get to where you want to go. I'll talk to you in the next video.